So I'm going to add a physical device. So we add the name bng dash contrail qfx51 dash 2. So the tunnel source IP is 34.34.34.34. So we need a TOR agent for this. The TOR agent name is node 21 and the TSN is node 2. So now we have a TOR added to the system. Let's create a virtual network. So I'll create a virtual network in project demo. So this will be, let's say, bare metal network. Subnets are 1.1.1.024. Now let's go back to physical device and add an interface to this network. Add a port on this TOR to virtual network. First we have to add the physical port, which is gigi 0/0/46.0. Now each VLAN on this physical port can become a logical port. Even though we don't have any VLANs here, we'll add one logical port for the native VLAN. So it's now we are connecting a server to this port. The interface type is layer 2. There is no VLAN IDs because it's a native VLAN port. We'll add a server to this. The server needs to be in virtual network called bare metal network. If I had server management, then I could actually select max or the server names from that server management. But in this demo today, we don't have server management, so we have to manually enter the MAC address. So the MAC address happens to be this MAC address that's already there in the drop down. So I will select that, right? And I will request the system to automatically allocate IP address for this server. So now we have a server added to the system. Now let's go and see if that server is able to get this IP address that was allocated. So we'll connect to the management IP of the server. So let's check if the config on the ETH1 has the right address. So looks like it doesn't have the right address. So I'll force it to get a DHCP one more time. And we got the first address from the bare metal server, right? From the bare metal network. So if you go and check the network, it is 11.0 and 111.254 was the gateway and 253 is the first available IP address, which is 11. So the bare metal server did get a IP address from the system. Now let's see if a virtual machine in this network can ping to the server. Let's go to Horizon UI for demo, and I'm going to launch an instance, and for networking I'll select the bare metal network. So now let's go to the console of this. Let's log into the VM. So we have got 1.1.1.252 for this address. So now let's ping the bare metal server. And the ping is working. Now let's see if we can ping from the bare metal to the VM. So, and this ping is also working. So let's log into the TOR. So now on the CLI I can do show obvious db logical switch. So there are this logical switch is created, and there are two max, and the VNI is 4. Let's see show interface. So we have the Gigi configured here, and there is one interface which is 46 that we added. Now let's see the MAC address of the VM. So we have two MACs here. So let's see what was the MAC of our so the MAC address here is 022E3C03C8DB. Let's see if this MAC is in the OVS DB. So this is 02C8DB is present, and it is on vrouter 10.204.216.72.